In this video, we got a bunch of setups that we have to talk about. In this video, I want to go over stocks that I am looking at with amazing great setups, different type of setups, whether if it's $12 stocks, we got a very nice $2 stock. I want to go in really in deep to really keep you guys prepared for this week. We got a bunch of trading opportunities if you are a long-term investor, a option trader, if you are a day trader. We got a bunch of great setups that I want to talk about in this video. So if you haven't already, let's get started into this video. Subscribe with notifications on, and if you guys enjoy content like this, make sure to leave a like, and sundaystocktalk.com for the email newsletter. So let's get started right away with the S&P 500 right now. As we talked about in our previous video, the S&P 500 is in the consolidation phase right here, where we are trading between 554 and 561. So the first thing that we are taking a look at for SPY is if SPY does pull back and we get a red day, 554 is going to be a very nice area to play the bounce off of the level of support. The bulls need to hold 554. If we break 554, we're going to get price action like this. Okay, price action like this when we break a massive level of support. And if we do break 554, our price target is going to be this gap right here. So we do have room to the downside if we break this level of support. So we got to be ready for both sides, because the market could go up or down, and we have to play it, and we have to be ready as a trader. So the bullish scenario is if we close above and we break 562, pretty much we are at all-time highs right here. And when we are at all-time highs, we trade sideways and we consolidate. Now, taking a look at previous consolidation phases for S&P 500, it really depends upon, we can trade sideways for a while. For example, right here, we were trading sideways for a while right here, many days. Here it was only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days. So it's going to really depend, but we have to be ready. So the overall S&P 500 is looking bullish right here. We need to be above this resistance, and the whole market is looking good because we got a bunch of setups right here. QQQ also looks amazing, breaking out of the downtrend. We have this consolidation going on just like the S&P 500, but with QQQ in this watch list, we got a bunch of tech stocks that I am taking a look at. So this pattern is going to be so common right here with all of our setups that we're watching this week. So just be aware of that. Okay, we got a bunch of trading opportunities right here. The first stock that I am taking a look at is Meta. Meta is absolutely amazing right here. Now, we have this massive ascending triangle right here where we have been trading sideways since April of this year. We have been trading sideways right here. We are making higher lows, so we have a solid ascending triangle right here. But the interesting pattern is this consolidation that is going on right here. So this is going to be the third consolidation setup going on for Meta right here, and the play is very simple. We buy in calls at the level of support, and this level of support is going to be our stop loss. If we close below this level of support, which is $525, that is going to be the stop loss. So very simple play, and this week we did hit this level of support. That would have been the perfect entry. You could grab weekly calls and have the price target at 535, so just play the bounce off here like we did with many other trades. So this is a very common strategy. But if you take a look at the bigger picture, a month out calls might also be a great play right here. My only concern is historically September is typically a bearish month. So if the market does decide to pull back, we do have room to the downside. But as long as if you keep that tight stop loss below $525, you should be looking good for Meta stock. So setup on Meta does look amazing, does look very nice. Next, we got Apple stock. Okay, Apple stock, very similar. Again, with all of these setups, the whole market is looking like this, and this is giving us a lot of trading opportunities. Apple, again, really same thing. We're trading between these two zones, 223 and 227. Buying calls at the level of support is going to be the perfect entry. Just have the stop loss close below, and then you can also play this to the upside. If we start breaking 227, our price target is going to be all-time highs. Okay, so you can play the breakout. The price target is going to be 236 for Apple for this week and next week. Now, CleanSpark is probably the number one play that I'm watching for this week. I have personally already entered into calls, and we are up a very nice amount. So if you guys do want the live Discord, live buy and sell alerts, and a very nice premium chat, make sure to click the link in the description. And if you guys are interested in lifetime, make sure to use code COIN. Okay, COIN, because we have been absolutely killing on with CoinStock. But with CleanSpark, we have a massive ascending triangle right here, and then we have this massive channel right here. We broke this level of support. Now we're forming this ascending triangle, and we have this gap. This gap is going to be our price target. 1349 is going to be our price target. Next price target 1482, and I got a lot of time on my CleanSpark. I got September 6th, so I do want to swing it. This is easily going to be a 100% gainer. We're already up like 60% on CleanSpark, and when we hit that, it's going to be easily a 100% gainer. So 1349 is going to be the price target. It is getting extremely tight, and as days go by, the stop loss is going to get higher and higher, which means pretty much our stop loss is going to be at break even, because over time with the ascending triangle, the support gets higher and higher. So the setup on CleanSpark is A+, solid A+ setup. This chart is looking absolutely amazing right here. The next setup we have is on Coinbase, and I have also already entered into a position on Coinbase, and I want to get out potentially this week. We're already up over 80% on our contract, and I'm still holding one contract. I want to get out for a nice 100% gain right here. My price target is going to be 214, but overall I want to take in profits with Coinbase. Again, when Bitcoin runs, when CleanSpark and when Coinbase are going to run, we're going to get massive moves like these. Okay, these moves, these candlesticks are massive. 11%, we're talking 10%, 8%, another 8%. So these candlesticks are massive on the way to the upside. This candlestick is only 6%. So this is the setup on Coinbase. And overall with Bitcoin, because with CleanSpark and with Coinbase, all of these plays are based off of Bitcoin. And Bitcoin is also setting up right here. We broke out of this consolidation. We had this very nice pop to the upside. We're also consolidating again, like S&P 500 and QQQ. So pretty much if SPY and QQQ run, Bitcoin is also going to run, and we have a nice resistance for Bitcoin. The whole market is at all-time highs besides Bitcoin, and Bitcoin really has been lagging behind. So next we got Snowflake. We talked about Snowflake before, but pretty much we have this massive level of support right here, and recently we had a earnings report which caused Snow to really drop and hit the level of support here. Now I'm taking a look at Snow right here. I'm taking a look at the 111 level. I want to wait for Snowflake to hit this level, which is $111, and I want the RSI to bottom out, and then I'll grab some calls. So I'll keep you guys updated on Discord on here, but 111 is pretty much going to be the bottom lowest. So just play a quick bounce off with options right here. So next we got BLNK. Very simple. This buying off the level of support. We talked about Snowflake. We talked about many setups like these. I don't want to repeat myself again, but it's very simple. Just buying off the level of support, and as long as if we hold this level We have to be above $2.17. We are looking good. I found this stock from Ken Griffin. He owns Citadel. He's worth like $30 billion. And I saw him buying up this stock. And I thought this was a very interesting setup. And that is why I've added this to my watch list. Next, we got Disney. Disney is a great play for long term. I made a whole video on that if you're interested in a long term play. But recently, it is also going to be a very nice swing play for options like a month out calls. We can see we were setting up on the daily time frame for a downtrend breakout. We have this consolidation going on. If SPY and QQQ run, Disney is also going to run. If we take a look at the weekly time frame, this is the lowest it has ever been. And pretty much, candles like these, like a week out, a month out, a month out call options are going to be rewarding if you want to swing this. So getting a swing like this, because when we hit a level of support like this, we typically get a very, very nice reversal. So next we got UPS. Okay, UPS on the daily time frame looks interesting. Okay, this UPS looks so interesting. The chart on the daily time frame looks interesting. We have these consolidation patterns, 1, 2, 3, 4, and this is the 4th time right here for UPS. Now, what I'm liking about UPS here is, I just quickly want to take a look at, let's delete our old charts. So the interesting thing about UPS is it's on this massive, downtrend. We have this, potential falling wedge going on right here. We're down so much. We have this falling wedge setup, but the daily time frame to me looks amazing. So we have this level of support, and I want to buy in calls right off this level of support. Just playing the bounce off like our previous play, like Shopify, like Coinbase, like Meta, previous plays on our Discord. So calls at 124 is going to be a great area for UPS. But if we take a look at this overall picture, a month out calls might be a good idea. We have this gap going on to fill this gap. So if you break above $130, we can fill this gap. This really reminds me of the Shopify setup, because with Shopify, we had the consolidation and we also had the gap for Shopify right here. So really reminds me of the Shopify setup, and the price action is also looking like Shopify. So UPS definitely on top of my watch list for this week. Definitely one of the bigger setups that I'm looking at, and I'm waiting patiently for it to hit the level of support. Next, we got NVDA. NVDA broke out of its downtrend, and now we are consolidating like SPY and QQQ. So pretty much a continuation play for this week. If you want to play the breakout to the upside, price target 136 and price target pretty much all-time highs. So just trade off between these zones as long as if we are above 130. You can also play calls off the level of support, or you can short it to the downside if the whole market decides to break the level of support. But overall, the market trend is looking great, to the upside. So overall, let me know in the Discord what stocks you guys are watching. I'll respond back with charts or with anything. But overall, I'll see you guys in the Discord. I'm thinking about going live tomorrow in the Discord. So if you haven't already, make sure to join the Discord, link in the description. Use code COIN for 50% off. We have been absolutely killing it in the Discord, and you do get the Technical Analysis 101 course. So if you haven't already, make sure to join the Discord, and see you guys later tomorrow right at market open. Bye.